these style of videos because the internet is just straight garbage. It takes us like 8 hours to upload a video. We're just in the hotel right now. You can see I'm rocking my rocking my Bitcoin shirt right there. Abe's getting a lot of work done. I'm rocking my Bitcoin shirt. Honestly, we have a 30-minute break until we have to go back to the event. So let's get right into the Bitcoin show. So I'm going to sell a little bit of Bitcoin today, and I'm going to do this quick, and I'm going to go into why I am selling Bitcoin. So first of all, I'm looking at the weekly, and a few things on the weekly. First of all, these candles are not pretty at all. And forgive my screen for being dirty, but look at this candle right here. I mean, I'm looking at a ton of sell pressure right here, more rejection from this moving average. And if we just put a simple trend line right here, where is it? About right here, in my opinion. Oops, I gotta hold that. It's hard to do this with one hand. So if we put a simple trend line right here, you can see that this is huge. This is a huge area of confluence. Like, you want to see us break over, and this was a horrible candle on the weekly. That's super bearish right here, followed by a bearish engulfing candle. And this, in my opinion, semi-neutral. There's a lot of indecision here. And now it's following another weekly super bearish candle. If this closes out in the next day, I expect Bitcoin to start making another lower test lows. So if we actually go and put on our 409 EMA, so this is a strategy I'm following. And the title is, When Should I Buy Bitcoin? As I'm going to be selling some Bitcoin, I'm going to be selling some Bitcoin on Binance. So I'm going to sell 2 Bitcoins on Binance and 2 Bitcoins on BYBIT. So I'm going to sell those two. I am going to, sorry about the internet, it keeps going in and out. That's why I was mentioning I'm doing this style of video, because I can barely upload anything. It's just outrageous. So the daily, so we see the weekly breaking down. After we notice that the weekly is breaking down, you can see, okay, we're lagging a ton. Sorry for everybody watching, but so on the daily, we got the 409 sell. Here was the buy, here is the sell, here is the buy, here is the sell, here is the buy, and then you had the sell all the way up here. So if you look at sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, you would have done pretty great, honestly, for the last 7 trades. So we're going to follow this buy signal right now. We are actually going to do that live. So if we go to the 4-hour, I noticed that Bitcoin was very oversold. If you notice right here, very oversold compared to when it was here. And you can see we got that nice bump. Also, let's look at some other instances right here. Very oversold. We had that huge jump. So what I want to not do is sell everything, because I might get a jump up so I can exit higher. I'm only selling 20, and I'm going to write that down, 20 or 25% of my Bitcoin. The 4 right here is just a little bit. I have other exchanges that I'm using as well, because I like to spread out my crypto on other exchanges. So I'm also selling some Bitcoin in USDC, and I'll sell some Bitcoin in USDT, just in case, you know, some funny business happens with my stable. So I'm probably going to end this soon, but you can see I put a 2 Bitcoin order to sell on Binance here, and that's probably going to hit very soon. You can see my order actually right there. It's probably going to get sold right now. And then my other order for 40.5, so about $1,000 higher. And then I'll trade on FTX with the rest that I'm comfortable selling. I only have what I'm willing to sell on these exchanges. So, you know, if this exchange goes down, I'm willing to lose the 2 here, I'm willing to lose the 2 here, and I'm willing to lose whatever I have on FTX. That's kind of how I hedge, just in case one of these exchanges goes down. So because we've frozen like 7 times, I've put an order for 2 Bitcoin sale here. I've put an order for a 2 Bitcoin sale here, 40.5K. And these are the buying signals that we are going to be using. So you can see here, as soon, this is on the 4-hour. Never had worse internet in my life, honestly. What kind of fucking hotel is this? Sorry for my language. Anyways, slow internet's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, we're 2022. It's like, we're get with the program out here. We're in a Bitcoin event. Where's the internet at? Anyways, I sold the Bitcoin. You just saw I put the 2 orders, and this looks like an ascending triangle. Maybe we'll get retest right here at about 35K, or if we go into lows, because we're just breaking down, we couldn't break this previous high here, and now it's clear that we are just heading to make lows. If you look at the fear and greed index, there's still a lot of fear. We had that pump from the Russia and Ukraine, all that Russia and Ukraine war stuff, and you can see the 20% pump we got here. And if you count this bottom, almost like 30% to the top, has almost fully retraced. So everything we saw from the bullishness from like the Canada news, just inflation tearing countries all over the world, like Lebanon, Venezuela, and then you have the war in Russia and Ukraine. I thought like Bitcoin was really about to fly off and do its thing. I mean, gold was doing very well. I thought Bitcoin might lag and just break out. Now we've retraced everything. We got the cross on the daily. I'm selling here if I can get my orders filled, and then I'll buy back. And before this cuts out one more time, I'll buy back on the cross like it did here, which gave you awesome profits, like it did here, and like it did here. If you want to use the weekly for a more definite signal, you can see like this is when it crossed, this is when it crossed, and next time it crosses here, I'm expecting a huge pump. Look at the cross down here, and it gives you pretty sufficient time to exit. You're never going to get the top or bottom using these moving average crosses, but you will get very close to them. So this is the buy signal that I'm using right here. I will do it on the daily as I'm using the daily, but the weekly just smashes. It's just so awesome. Aside from that, I don't want to keep going further because, I do want to, but the internet's just complete garbage. I have to get back to the event in 20 minutes. We need to get some food and then get our cameras rolling. And that's pretty much it. So stay tuned. We're doing a huge giveaway. And I'll bring that up right here. We're doing a huge giveaway for the Bitcoin conference in Miami next month. And we are going to do that after this event today. So over the next couple of days, hopefully we'll release a contest on how you can win a trip to Bitcoin 22 in Miami Beach. Everything paid for, hotel, flight, ticket, get to meet us if you want, and all that cool stuff. So enjoy the day. I want to, chop up Bitcoins with you guys, Bitcoin chart with you guys, but the internet's just horrendous. So I sold on the daily cross right here, using the 4 and 9 EMAs right here. And I sold on Binance, 2 Bitcoins at 39K, 39.5K, and then 2 Bitcoins at 40.5K. I'll do the rest on FTX when I have time, and I'm not selling out of Bitcoin for good. I'm not exiting Bitcoin for good. I'm a Bitcoin trader. If you don't have any experience trading Bitcoin, this video is not for you. This strategy, you will need to, definitely practice before employing strategies and using real money. So trade safe. Be cautious, especially in times like this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. There will be less videos like this. I think tomorrow we'll go back to the normal videos and get some good quality, good content and things like that. I just wanted to deliver videos, especially since I'm selling Bitcoin and I'm acting on this move. I don't want to post my profit here, and it's like, okay, you never shared that move. But no, I'm sharing my moves, I'm sharing my sells, I'm sharing my buys. If I lose, I'll share those as well, because in the long term my strategy works, and a couple losses, I'll chalk it up. It's not a big deal. So aside from that, enjoy the rest of the day, guys. We have to get back to the event. Just yeah, see you guys